Good morning, folks, and welcome to The Final Cut, your daily post in horror, your daily dose of blood, buzz, and box office for all things horror. It's Thursday, July 17th. I'm your host, Travis. Let's get into the strange truth behind today's top headlines. First up, before Jenna Ortega and Mia Goth started taking over the genre, Jamie Lee Curtis was already crowned the Queen of Screams. With Halloween, The Fog, Prom Night, and Terror Train, Curtis was horror in the late 70s and early 80s. But here's the kicker. Jamie Lee says she hates horror movies. Not only does she avoid watching them, she's admitted she's never seen a horror film unless she's in it. That includes all the classics that came after Halloween too. I don't like it. I don't know why I'm known for these movies, she told Unilad. On the Graham Norton show, she says she had to watch her own films with the volume turned way down. Respect for the honesty, but should a Scream Queen have to love the genre to wear the crown? But here's my question for you guys actually. Is it possible to be a horror icon if you hate horror films? Let us know what you think in the comments below. Next up, from Andres Beltran, director of Tarorama, comes a new psychological horror film titled Anima. Production has officially kicked off in Bogota, Colombia, and the cast is already stacked. Odette, Annabelle, Tony Revolori, and Julio Cesar Cedillo. Annabelle plays Helena, a grief-stricken forensic investigator who becomes obsessed with a disturbing case that convinces her she can bring her husband back to life. Why are all these women trying to bring their husbands back? We all know how that ends. Beltran is leaning into emotional terror here, and if Anima sticks the landing, it could be 2026 sleeper hit. So, could Anima be Latin America's next horror breakout? Who else is ready for forensic horror to make a comeback? I didn't even really know forensic horror is a thing, but I guess it is. Let me know what you think in the comments ahead. All right, and finally, as we gear up for the new I Know What You Did Last Summer sequel, an excerpt from Clark Collins' Screaming and Conjuring book reminds us that not everyone loved the 1990 slasher adaptation. Author Lois Duncan, who wrote the original novel, was devastated by the film's violent twist. Having lost her daughter to a real-life tragedy, Duncan was repulsed by how the script sensationalized her story. In her own words, she found the film's tone offensive and painful. It's a reminder that not every adaptation sits right with the creator, and horror, more than most genres, walks a fine line between catharsis and cruelty. So, do you think Duncan's reaction was justified? Should filmmakers respect authors' real-life trauma more when adapting their work? It's never gonna happen. Too much money out there. But I am curious to what you guys think in the comments below. There's too much money out there, I'm telling you. Today's take: 3 stories, 1 thread. Jamie Lee Curtis built her legacy in a genre she personally avoids. Lois Duncan had her story warped by a machine she couldn't control. In Anima, it's a reminder that horror remains a deeply personal medium, one that often reveals as much about the creators as it does about the audience. From Scream Queens to grief-obsessed pathologists, today's story show that horror is more than thrills, it's emotion, history, and heartbreak. If you're listening to today's show on Spotify, make sure you answer today's Spotify poll question. Thanks for watching The Final Cut, your daily post in horror. New episodes drop every weekday, so smash that follow button. Tag us at HMUNCUT. Follow me personally at Travis Nyquil with an extra L. And show some love on YouTube, Spotify. Support us on Patreon. Search Horror Movies Uncut. We're going to be doing some t-shirt giveaways pretty soon there. Some early access. You guys know the deal. We'll be wrapping everything up tomorrow. Till then, keep the lights on.